elimination is difficult, but you guys seem to be ending on a pretty strong note.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I've never not made playoffs or played in these games, but really don't mean anything. So it's frustrating. Guess try not to create bad habits and almost mini training camp for a few days here, working on systematic stuff, and I thought tonight we did a good job.
Have you seen progress as the season has gone on, whether that's team defense or just being able to control things? But I think you're 12 and 5.
You can answer that too. I mean, our last couple months have been a lot better. I think we dug ourselves some holes early on in the season, and we've been trying to climb out of that ever since. Really, if I look back at the season, I don't think our home record is where we want it to be. We've been good on the road. But as far as details, we've done a lot better job near the end of the season now. So a couple more games and finish our strong. You're
good friends with Jamie Benn. He's 1 point off the scoring lead. Going to try and do everything you can in these last 2 games to help him out?
Yeah, if he wants it. I mean, I don't even...
He doesn't even seem to care, does he?
I mean, when you're not making playoffs, it's hard to care about that stuff. It's a tough mindset. So, but things are going in tonight. He buried a couple pucks there, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you. Coming back, we've talked a lot about it. It is a process to become a new part of the new team. Was this difficult at all, or?
I was fortunate enough to have that start and kind of get a few shots on net and then get a bounce for a goal. So that kind of takes the edge off a little bit. It was kind of weird the whole game. I feel like I was laughing the whole game because those guys are all good friends of mine. So it was it's nice to get the win, and it's pretty much it. Not much. It was kind of a surreal moment, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
We talked a little bit about missing the playoffs, which is official now.
It's official.
But 12 and 5 in the last 17 games. So is that a good thing, a bad thing? It's
it's kind of frustrating because you hate to be a shoulda, woulda, coulda, but we're kind of at that point, and it's kind of nice to see how we can play, but it's frustrating at the same time to see that that's the way we can play and how we can handle teams, especially down the stretch here. We just put ourselves behind the 8 ball, and then San Jose was in a similar position. It's just frustrating. Every game you win here against teams like this, especially Nashville, now San Jose, it's just you think back to the games you kind of gave up and take for granted. So that's something that, especially in the West, we were talking about this morning, you got to bank points early. Otherwise, you're chasing it, and it's tough this time of the year to get an inch. So it was it's good and bad for sure.
Jamie Benn's 1 point off the scoring lead right now. What have you learned about him in your year with him?
Can't say enough good things about him. He's probably one of the best left wingers in the game, if not the best. Doesn't get enough credit for sure, but I think people are starting to see, and game in and game out, he battles as a warrior. He plays every situation, and he's a game changer.